This is Pancake. He's working on a book, and it's a fictionalized version of his life. Some of the things that he wishes, perhaps, that he could do. Some things he has done. I'm Michelle Kitcher. I'm a writing coach and instructor. I'm a book critic for the San Francisco Chronicle. Right now, we're talking about some tools to help you kind of see the overall big picture of your story project. So whether it's short story, memoir, novel. And the tool is writing a plot summary to help you kind of bird's eye view the story a little bit. You okay there? The easiest way to think of it is writing like a back of the book summary. He's turning away. That means he's a little bit nervous about this process. I think that, one of the biggest things people ask, they're like, oh, you're writing a book. What is it about? And sometimes it's hard to summarize it. And sometimes it's just too early on and you don't fully know. But if you have a story that, say it's in like earlier or middle to late stages even, and someone asks you that question, like you should be able to ask yourself that question and answer it. And I think it's really helpful to write out a summary. And do I have, like, is it clear, like, who is my main protagonist? Who is narrating this story? What are they going through? Usually there's some thing that's pretty obvious. And this is also important for if you're pitching a book. What is your character going through? What am I going to be curious as a reader? If I were to read this summary, I should have something that I'm like, oh, I wonder how they're going to deal with that. And so I think aside from writing that kind of back of the book summary of your story as a tool to kind of help you figure out like, do I have a character that's dealing with something? How is my character responding? The chair got slippery. He's had a long writing day. I think his brain is turning off and he probably wants some treaties or something. One of the simplest definitions of story, someone is dealing with something. Incredibly simplified version of this, but okay, you have a character dealing with some set of circumstances. Usually they're dealing with some altered circumstance. There's a problem that has presented itself, they're dealing with something. What is that? And how are they responding to their altered circumstances? And so I think just reflecting on that, to just really kind of ask yourself, can I say that? Do I know what it is yet? What is the thing that my character is dealing with? And there's usually a physical thing. For example, in the book Pancake's writing, we meet him on the day that something new is happening. So he is now, for the first time, robbing a bank. And we don't know why yet. We're just kind of curious. But immediately I have a lot of questions. Is he going to get caught? Does he feel guilty? Why is he robbing a bank? Has he done this before? Probably get that answer pretty quickly. Is he good at it? Does he end up enjoying it? Right away, we have a bunch of questions. What is, the main through line? Your character is dealing with something. All right, so Pancake's robbing banks. Why? What is he dealing with? And maybe we're just in the beginning phases of writing this book. So I actually don't know. So I'm still going to use this tool a little bit. I want to start thinking about it as we develop the book. Okay, well, why is he robbing banks? Does he like it? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say he's actually pretty anxious about it. He's kind of fidgety and maybe we keep thinking that he's going to get caught because he's not actually that great at it. But what ends up happening is he's so cute, unassuming, that he gets away with it. Immediately I have two questions as a reader. How is Pancake's life going to be changed by this thing that just happened? Anyway, Pancake is done here. Yeah, he's done. He's had a long, productive day, and he just needs to rest his brain. Another tip, rest your brain. Take breaks. Come back to the writing later. I'm Michelle Kitcherer. This has been another episode of Writing with Michelle and Pancake.